Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels. In the last several weeks I have been reviewing a lot of RC helicopters. More specifically toy grade RC helicopters. For punishing myself for breaking one of my favorite outdoor flying helicopters. This is a WL Toys V912 4-channel helicopter and I stupidly crashed, it was all my fault, and broke the fly bar. Now I have the part and very soon I'll be doing another outdoor flight video to review it properly. But until then I have been doing 2-channel, 3-channel, 4-channel toy grade helicopters, and in the last couple videos we moved up to coaxial hobby grade helicopters. And now today we have a non-coaxial single rotor blade, proper tail rotor blade helicopter from XK. This is K127 Eagle. And they are marketing this as a beginner-friendly helicopter because it has wonky takeoff and altitude hold. Its receiver board has a built-in barometer which can detect the altitude and keep the helicopter hovering or going up and down. So it doesn't have a throttle control, it has an altitude control. And this one I got through AliExpress. And there was some coupon, free shipping, and everything included. It cost me $49.02 shipped to my door. I think it's a good price for this brand and transition grade helicopter because the chip price have been rising, hence all the RC prices have been rising as well in the last year or so. And it very much looks like my son's beloved Eachine E129. And this also has altitude hold. And I'll be doing another video with my son together and to compare them on the bench as well as flying outdoors. So that's coming next. Now let's take a closer look at this one. I'm a little confused about the branding. This says XKS and it also has the WL Toys logo. And on some boxes I have seen both WL Toys and XK or XKS. And is it XK or is it XKS? I think they need to get their act together and make their branding unambiguous. So just separate them. Like if you have Lexus versus Toyota, you don't put both logos on the same car, right? Anyway, let's take a look at the box. The box has a carrying handle, so that's nice. But what else is there? The box claims that you can get enough time for 16 mini flights. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you can get 16 minutes of flight time. All right. What is this mini? You know, XK, just get it proofread, right? Before putting it, especially on the box. I don't mind it too much in the instruction manuals, but this is embarrassing. You are selling a product that's distributed across the world, you know, sold everywhere, and you are trying to become a good hobby grade RC company. Just pay somebody to proofread it or just design it, and don't use Google Translate or translation program. And there are other things, like little things. It is saying that suitable for beginners to flight. No, not to flight, to fly. It's a verb. And then what is this? Easy to disassemble the battery? No, what they're trying to say is you can plug in and plug out the battery easily. Just this kind of errors don't look good, especially on a nice box like this one. Anyway, let's open it up and see what is inside. So here is everything. The helicopter itself, very nice looking canopy, nice size. The transmitter, 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. As you see, the left stick is at the center and spring loaded. So this is the indication that this is not a throttle control, this is the altitude control. Throttle controls are not spring-loaded in this vertical orientation, and they are usually on the bottom, that's a zero throttle. In the center it means that it is going to be hovering at constant altitude. Then we have the modular battery that basically slides into this slot like this. And this is the charging cable that goes to a USB port. It's a full set of main rotor blades and a spare tail rotor blade. The main gear, in case you strip one of those. Oh, what is this? Okay, so here's the zip tie that was supposed to hold the helicopter in place, but just going through here like this. Interesting. I was saying the main gear in case you strip it, and then a little screwdriver, it's a Phillips screwdriver, and a hex key. So that's it. And how many batteries does the transmitter take? Wow, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AA batteries. That's a lot. Why does it need so many batteries? I mean, this is just a toy grade controller, maybe transition grade controller, and this doesn't fly too far away, so the signal doesn't have to be that strong. Nowadays, most of these controllers use, 4 AA or even 4 AAA batteries, sometimes 3 AA batteries. So I don't understand why it has to have so many batteries. Here it is, and let's turn it on. Light is blinking. Let's turn it off. And very basic, it has trim controls for the pitch and bank on the right stick, and also has controls. I don't know what this is for, because it doesn't have throttle, it's altitude, so I don't know what this is. I will take a look at the user manual. And by the way, where is the user manual? Okay, the user manual was hiding underneath this, so good. It's not missing. And then this will be the trim for the rotation or yaw axis. And it looks like this is a speed selector, and this is 1 key takeoff and landing, and these are not labeled, so I don't know if they have any functions, but I will take a look and let you know. Well, here is something disturbing. According to the manual, the throttle is on the right. If that's true, this may be mode 1, not mode 2. So I am slightly worried, but in the worst case scenario, I can just bind this to my Jumper TS Lite or my TX16S, the OpenTX transmitters that I have, and fly it with them. And there should be also a way of switching between mode 1 and mode 2. I just need to figure it out, if this is actually mode 1 transmitter. And other than that, yeah, these don't have any functions. So now let's take a look at this side by side with the eSheen E129. Yeah, there are some small differences. Again, I'm going to make another review video just comparing these two. For example, the skids are a little shorter on the Eagle, the K129. This has a little longer. In terms of the rotor blade size, they look identical as far as I can tell. And when I put them like that, looks like the tail boom of the XK129 is just slightly longer. I don't know if you can see it here, but let me do this. Make sure that these are like that. And I don't know if you can see in the video, but this is slightly, maybe like 1/4 inch back compared to this. And also the mechanism holding the tail motor here. This is looks like this is removable, and this is not. For I think servicing or replacing. And rotating it over. So one difference is the color in terms of size. Let's put this on top here. Yeah, it's again identical. It's just the color is different. And even the frame, the location of the holes and everything is very similar. There is some difference in the battery holder between these two, and the light, the blinking red light on the back is the same. So they are either copies of each other. One copied the other one. I don't know which one is which. This came earlier, I think. Or they are being manufactured by the same factory with just some small design changes. Let's have a quick waiting session. Let's push the battery in. I didn't push it all the way, but the battery is in there. Is this, yeah, tear down. It's about 50.4 grams. Let's weigh the eSheen now. Again, I'm just going to slide the battery in, not push all the way. This is slightly heavier. It is 52.7 grams. So there are slight changes, not exact the same. And let's take a look at the batteries. This is the battery from the eSheen. And let's pull out the battery from XK. And there's some difference with them as well. So the XK battery is slightly longer, as you can see. The thickness is the same, the connector is the same, and they both charge through a micro USB port. And I think the XK may have a larger capacity battery. I'm just looking inside. The battery size is definitely larger. I don't know if you can see through these holes, but the battery is longer inside, so it has a probably higher capacity battery. And let's see if it can fly actually 16 minutes. Alright, next I'm going to charge the battery and do a quick indoor flight. Alright folks, the battery is all charged up, but before I put the battery in, I would like to show you something. As I mentioned, the instruction manual says that the throttle is on the right, but then I looked at these instructions later how to fly the helicopter, and here they are saying that the throttle is actually on the left. So that's good news, and hopefully this is mode 2. So let's get started. What I have to do first is turn on the transmitter, and then once the transmitter is on, just slide the battery in like this, all the way. Clicks in, just put it on a flat surface, and it is blinking fast as you can see, and then go up and down with the left stick, and it should stop blinking. It did. And let's pull the rotor blades out, and we are ready to go. I know there is a way of starting this up with manually by pulling both of these sticks to the lower outside corners, and start it up, and then it's just waiting for me to give up elevator, and it is flying. Let's see. It is slightly drifting forward and to the left, so I'm going to give a little bit of trim, and let's bring it back. So this is in the low speed mode. I'm losing a little bit of altitude, but other than that it's very stable. I'm going to set it to, let's try the slow speed first. So this is the slow speed mode, and then I press this button on the left top, and it's banking quicker. So it can be flown quickly, so you have to be careful. Now I'm going to do a manual landing. So just get over the helipad and then keep going, and then hold the left stick down for a couple seconds, and it stops the rotor blades and the motor. And also there is a one key takeoff, so I'm going to press that one, the upper right hand corner button. And you just have to make sure that you have low ceiling like here, just to pull it down a little bit so it doesn't hit. But so far very good. I'm not going to fly indoors too much because we have beautiful weather outdoors, and my friend Tim is here and we are going to fly outdoors together. So I'm going to land it using the one key landing function, again the same button that I used, and right in the, almost in the middle of the helipad, and let's go outside.